Hello there. I'm Lloyd Evans, and this is the John Cedars channel, coming to you live from the bunker. You know, wait a minute. Actually, most of that isn't true. I am coming to you live from a bunker, but this is not the bunker. And yeah, I'm Jay the Comedian. This is Jay the Comedian's channel. I don't even know why I begin like that. Oh, I'll tell you why. Because I am in a bunker, kind of. I'm in a jail of my own emotions. Okay, it's not that deep, but right now, of course, like everybody else, we've been told to self-quarantine the entire city of Chicago. Everybody cannot associate with each other. And of the people you can associate with, only a few of them you can actually associate with. So basically, everybody in the world has to live the life of a Jehovah's Witness for a little while. Congratulations, governing body. You got your wish. The world are temporarily Jehovah's Witnesses. But you know what's really funny is that they do not like it. And it makes me think, like, wow, who would actually like to be a Jehovah's Witness? Because technically that's what you're doing right now. You can only be around the people you've always been around. You gotta get yourself tested. You gotta do what people tell you. You can't really just go all free and just do what you want, because there are people out there who are like living this free life and just doing whatever they feel like. For example, there's some people in Florida who were just at the beach, still to this day, just out there living it up. Spring break, biatch. And doing all that good stuff. And the same thing in New Orleans. And I find myself looking at TV like, you dirty apostates, how dare you not listen? Oh, I'm so triggered. But it's funny though. And it should be simple if you're already a Jehovah's Witness. I can just see them, like, I always picture them just sitting at home. I've been quarantining myself from you idiots for years. Yeah, that's exactly what I see them doing. Like, they've been doing this for so long. Come on, quarantine? This is just second nature to the Jehovah's Witnesses. But yeah, so here we are. And now it really makes me think, you know, because actually a Jehovah's Witness came to my page the other day. Shout out to whoever you was with your brave self coming to this XJW channel. And she said, answer this question for me, Jay. If someone had the virus, the beer illness or whatever, and they weren't feeling well, wouldn't you want them to quarantine? Well, that's how disfellowshipping works. Really? So if somebody gets disfellowship, they have an illness that's could be spread to other people, so it's contagious, and they need to be quarantined from all their loved ones and stuff like that, right? That's the argument. Really? Okay. So if I get the beer illness or whatever, right? Is my boss, I've never been threatened with the beer illness, you know? I've never been threatened with quarantine. Like, hey, Jay, if you don't do everything we tell you to do exactly the way we tell you to do it, we're going to have to quarantine you, brother. Like, that don't sound like quarantine to me. That sounds like a threat. And also, while we're on the subject of quarantining, don't the doctors, like, let you know when you can, like, come back? I guess in this case, the elders would be the doctors. And do I have to, like, write a letter like, hey, doctor, I've been feeling good lately and stuff. I haven't been coughing. Can I come back now, please? And then the doctors get it and they're like, no. Like, really? That's what we doing? No, it's nothing like being quarantined. It's a tactic used for, one, to scare people into doing what they're supposed to do, and two, getting people out of the way that can cause people to think, not make them sick or contaminate them. If getting the truth is contamination, bring on the beer illness. Put a lime in mine. I like mine with lime. Oh, they rhyme. Oh, they rhyme. I like mine with lime and it rhyme. I'm ahead of my time, baby. Okay, anyway, I'm getting off the subject. Point is this. Whenever you're inside that organization and you learn something about this organization. When you leave that organization, or if you want to leave the organization, you should be able to talk to people because, for instance, if you're a Jehovah's Witness and let's just say you're out of field service and you meet somebody who doesn't want to be a Jehovah's Witness, which I have a lot. They're up there and they're like, well, you know, your religion sounds dumb and yeah, I'm good. I don't want to come. I'm straight. You'll come back to them and you'll say, oh, okay, I got an even better argument this time, hoping to change their mind. But when somebody's already in the organization, somebody who's done the same things you've done, and they decide, hey, I no longer want to be a Jehovah's Witness. I want to get up out of here. I've been here. I've looked around. Yeah, there's nothing here worthy of my worship, okay? From top to bottom. That person is somebody who needs to be quarantined from. Why not the other person? Why not the person who's not in the organization? I'll tell you why. Because you can easily just say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about to somebody who's never been in the organization. Oh, you don't know Jehovah's love. Oh, you don't know how beautiful the organization is. You can't say that to somebody who's been in the organization. And not only can't you say that, they will pretty much instantly point out all the problems. And in those cases, you're told not to listen, ignore, close, shut the door, don't even pay attention at all, right? See, the problem with that is it takes away from it being the truth. Because anytime you actually have the truth, you can defend it. It's easy to defend. You can argue till the cows come home, as they say. Because when you have the truth has a habit of defending itself. You know what I mean? Hey, Jay, you're not a boy, you're a girl. This is an argument that I personally think I can win, and I can argue that all day. I think I can even win it with a really inappropriate gesture, but the point is this. I know the truth, and since I know the truth, I have no problem defending it. And even listening to the other side. Okay, tell me how I'm a girl. Well, you know, your voice ain't all that deep and and you gained a little weight so it looked like you got tig old bitties and yes, I have no problem roasting myself. That's a fact. But the bigger fact is that at the end of the day, if I needed to prove that I was a man, I could do it quite easily. And the same thing should be true for God's true organization. I can listen to any and everybody's argument. Come on, bring it on. What you got to say? Point out whatever you got to point out. Because I know this is God's organization, and in God's organization, I can defend it because the truth can defend itself. But not your truth, apparently. Apparently, your truth needs to be protected, and it needs all sorts of like weird rules and things like that because for whatever reason, your version of the truth needs help. And it's the first time in human history I've ever seen a truth that needs help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen any time where a true thing that happened needed protection. Oh, we got to protect this truth right here, or else people will find out it's a lie. No, that's not how it works. If you have the truth, it's easy to protect that. You can listen to other people. You can do the research that they point out without fear, because at the end of the day, you got the truth. Go ahead, look up the best Salem stuff. Go ahead, let's look at Rutherford's headstone at his gravesite, okay? Let's look up the people who were members of the League of Nations. Were the Jehovah's Witnesses really inside of that, huh? Is there really a place in Denmark that has the pyramid that looks like the Jehovah's Witness Convention Center in Denmark? Does it really look like a pyramid with the all-seeing eye up top? Is that really there? Really? No, I don't know. I'm not even gonna look at that foolishness. If I really looked up evolution, would it really make sense? I've never done it before, but why would I? I have the truth. This is very simple. Very, 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 very simple. When you have the truth can defend itself. You can do any and all research you want to do. You can look at any source you want to look at. You're not controlled at all in your research, at all. And the result is whatever the result is. You follow where the truth leads you. Or not even the truth. You follow where the facts lead you. And that's it. If you notice, I haven't given you any website or any direct thing to look at. I gave you some stuff to look for, some little nuggets to look for, but I didn't give you anything directly to look at because it could be apostate-driven lies, Satan's flaming arrows, persecution. No, I'm not going to give you any of that stuff. What I'm going to tell you is to look it up yourself. Look it up yourself. Use Google. Oh, I shouldn't even say that. Use Bing. Use Yahoo. Use whatever internet search engine you want to. And then tell me what you find. Let me know. Let me know if you can convince yourself that it's still the truth after you look outside of jw.org for the actual truth. Let me know. Anyway, I'm in the bunker and yeah, I'm probably going to be here a while. And yeah, there's going to be some changes to my channel, but I go on live and tell y'all later. All right? It's your boy, Jay the Comedian. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the page if you're new to the channel. And welcome. You look beautiful. And yeah, I guess I'll see you later. Holla, Chiguala. Deuces.